Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm Platter video, series of videos I've been doing for a while now where I go over there, try out food and drink items, eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm just going to keep doing sub sandwich reviews for as long as I go over there and keep finding sub sandwich reviews. Shout out to Andrew Pinion, by the way. That's the name of his channel. He also reviews stuff, and he kind of got me started on this without realizing it. I went over there, he commented on one of my videos, mentioned that he did reviews. I went and I checked out his channel, and the first review that I watched of his happened to be from Jersey Mike Subs, and I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've done a sub review. And now, I basically do sub reviews every week. As it turns out, I have a lot of places around me that make good subs. Anyway, folks, yeah, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to eat some shit, I'm going to talk about it whilst I'm doing something in the truck today, and I'm wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the cool shirt, because damn it, folks, I just like to highlight my cool shirts. Just indulge me. Alright, I'll get to your review in a second. I'm not your whore. I might be a little bit, but then, you know, you don't even pay me. I'm a bad whore. Anyway, cool shirt. What cool shirt I'm wearing? Boom! Wearing my Yu Yu Hakusho shirt. If you're not familiar with Yu Yu Hakusho, it's an anime. I think it's from the early 90s, maybe very late 80s, but I think like really early 90s. It was a shonen series. It, for a while, was like the second most popular anime pretty much of all time, just after like Dragon Ball Z, like way back in the day. It had a run. They eventually brought it over in the sort of late 90s with like Toonami and Adult Swim. And I immediately gravitated towards it. Still love it to this day. The last season's a little wonky, to be fair. But I can't, that was a whole thing with the creator and the company and everything. And he kind of just wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge at that point and just sort of finish the property. Be so wonderful if he would return to it, just do a whole, like, just a whole new final season. It's not going to happen, because unfortunately he has a lot of health issues and stuff. It's very difficult for him to work, but excellent creator. He also does Hunter x Hunter. So, but anyway, folks, I am going to go over there and do a sub sandwich review, because that's just what I've been doing. I just got through doing an Italian sub sandwich from, boom, Rosalia's Deli, as you can see. Look at all the meats and stuff. And I figured while I'm there, I might as well get another sandwich. So, folks, I'm going to be doing, boom! It's another sub sandwich. It's got spicy written on it. We're going to open it up. I'm going to show you the thing. That's how this goes. I'll pose a little bit for a hopefully suitable thumbnail. Ooh, okay. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, we'll go with that. Yes, indeed, folks. This is the spicy cold sub from Rosalia's Sub. It is specifically hot giardiniera, hot calabrese, salami, pepperoni, and provolone. I like. In my head, it was called the hot cold sandwich, which I would have been more down with. But spicy cold is good, too. It's still good. I mean, I love spicy stuff, folks. And this sounds like it's... I mean, I'm not expecting it to be crazy spicy or anything, but it sounds like it's going to be fucking delicious. Salami's great. Pepperoni's great. Provolone is a great cheese. Then on top of that, you got hot calabrese, and you've got hot giardiniera. If you're not familiar with giardiniera, you are not from Illinois. Because, man, oh man, especially once you get closer to Chicago, lots and lots of places will offer to put that on your stuff. I'm a little bit here or there on it. I like it in certain circumstances. I don't need it to be on everything, but admittedly, when it's appropriate, it's really good. So, and I'll even give you a little bit of a thing. So you can kind of see it. It's sort of like it's like a blend of like peppers and vegetables and stuff, and it's kind of spicy. So let's try a sandwich, folks. I've been yammering for a bit. I like this so much. Oh, you got the lettuce in there too. Oh, man. This is super good. That was a fairly blissful experience. Man, that's a good sandwich. I'm going to start with something that I don't always bring up that much, which is the bread. You folks saw, I had to work a little bit to get it to tear away. It's not a bad thing, okay? Maybe you're not familiar with subs. I mean, maybe you're just not. It's a good thing. That's a good, because you want it to be soft. It's soft. I was able to bite into it. It's fresh, but you want to be able, you got to grind it, man. You got to go over there. You got to just tear that thing up. And the reason why is because, man, you're holding a big-ass sandwich full of messy ingredients. You want it to soak into the bread. It makes the bread even better. Bread is really good, really fresh. I was surprised at the kick that I got from this sandwich. So, I've done lots of spicy stuff on the channel. I did the one chip challenge. I did the death nut challenge. Probably some other stuff that I can't remember. So I'm pretty well attuned to spicy stuff. So for me, this wasn't anything outrageously spicy. But it had what I might consider just the perfect amount of kick to it. It just overall, it has like a spiciness to it, but it's not like a spiciness that you get from like a hot sauce. It's a little bit different because you're getting it not only from the spicy meats, you're also getting it from the giardiniera. So, even though it's kind of a pepper-based spice, it's like a very fresh spice. Very fresh heat is what I meant to say. So it never becomes abrasive, it never becomes overwhelming. It's a full mouth heat too, like it doesn't stay in one spot. And it worked perfectly with everything. Like you just had like, because one of the things I love about spicy stuff is that like it just opens up, your taste buds. Like you're just, provided that it's not too spicy. If it's too spicy, then obviously it kind of works counterpoint to that. But this worked fantastically with it. It really was just going over there. Like I was tasting the salami, I was tasting the pepperoni. The pepperoni was particularly great. The salami was good too, but it's a little bit neutral compared to the pepperoni. The pepperoni stood out a little bit more. And you're still getting like the freshness from the lettuce, and every now and again you go over there, bite into, a nice little chunk of that giardiniera, give it an extra pop. You've still got like I'm pretty sure there's still like a level of Italian dressing on it, maybe? I don't know, there's herbs and stuff, so this was really good. Now, that said, here's my one and only gripe. And I had this gripe with their Italian sub too. This is really good. Could do with a few more of the ingredients. It's not terrible or anything. It's not like Subway bad. But I would have, if this had been just a little, and I'd be willing to pay an extra $1 for it. If this had been more fully loaded with the meats and the cheeses and such, I think that this would have just been amongst my outright favorite subs that I've ever had. As is, it's still really high up the list. I don't think I've ever had like a proper like spicy sub sandwich. Like the only thing I could think of would be like, I had like the Jamaican jerk one from Firehouse Subs. Go watch that video. It had a little spice to it. I'm sure I probably had some shit from Subway over the years. But like this is like a proper deli style sub sandwich it's just so good. I like this so much. So like I said, my only grievance, like I said, just, times are tough. I understand, I'm not trying to hate. Just a little, just a few more, just load it up a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. This is super good. I have to say, now that I've had 2 of their subs from Rosalia's, the Italian, and then now the spicy sub, I've got to kind of rank them a little bit as far as, places I've tried. And the only thing that holds them back a little bit for being, like, pretty much, maybe not quite the top of the list, I'm still going to say that that's Sereno's, but maybe being, like, close to a tie with Sereno's, is, again, I need a few more ingredients, because it's still a really good sandwich, but especially when you're getting a sub, I mean, you want that thing to be an experience. You want to be able to go over there and tell people about the sandwich that you ate. Now, I am going to tell people about this one, because it was really good. The Italian one, maybe, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was a good Italian sub. But as a result, like, it's better, definitely better than, like, Augustino's. I haven't posted them yet, but I also tried another place called Mario's. It's definitely better than Mario's. In terms of, like, the deli-style places, it might be second place only to Sereno's. And again, the only thing that holds it back a little bit is just the amount of ingredients. And that's just me. Your mileage may vary. But anyway, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? And I didn't ask this in my last video, but would I get it again? Absolutely. I will be going back for this sandwich. That is a really good sandwich. Whereas with the Italian one, I don't know that I would go back specifically for it, because there are other places I could get where I could go get an Italian sub that works just a tiny bit better for me. As to recommending it, yes. Okay, because, I mean, maybe I'm just out of the loop. That's entirely possible. The sandwich loop. But I've never had a sub that's quite like that. And that is something that I would recommend people try. If you're not into spicy stuff, obviously it's not going to be for you, but I think, it's a reasonable amount of spicy. So if you're at least okay with spicy stuff, I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest here. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly spicy sub rest of your life. Because, damn it, folks, that was a great fucking sub. And I want you all to have a great fucking life. I'm just saying. Final 2 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week. I already went through that. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. It's not always the easiest thing to do. That's why I put try at the very beginning. It's very important we put that effort forth, because we find ourselves in frustrating situations, things that can be very distressing to us. When we find ourselves in those spots, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to watch this video, as I have done here today. And maybe you're going to go over there and be like, that looks like a pretty good sandwich, but what other wacky sandwiches can we go over there? There's got to be all the meat, so you're going to go over there, you're going to get, like, maybe alligator, and, like, maybe, I don't know, prosciutto, and blue cheese, and cherry tomatoes. Sure, why not? That'll be your sub that you invent. And it might be awful, but you're resilient, folks. You're going to keep going. Which, by the way, if you, for whatever reason, open up an actual sandwich shop and that's one of your subs, let me know. I'll try it. Or conversely, folks, just go over there and have yourself a really great sub. Yeah, the nice thing is it's very versatile. You can just kind of do whatever you want with it. Just do it right. All right, bye.